Alright, well, I already have 1 hour video done. I started another one because I'm in the middle of a point where I can't just end the game. So I'm kind of worried as to where that's going to leave me. Or if I'm going to have room for 2 different videos that are an hour long. We'll have to see.
僕の美貌を怪我したくないって思わないの？これだから人間ってやつは。商用の力を取り込んで、いくらか強くなったか。
というか、妖怪に美貌って必要？それにあなた、一応男でしょ。男で美貌って変なの。
お前、変だと？少し綺麗な髪をしているからといって調子に乗るなよ。僕の美貌を理解できない奴は全員消してやる。
Dude, what a psycho. Alright, calm down. I have to move it around so I can see the dots. I have to click the little orange. See that little orange circle with the white arrow bouncing up and down? I have to click that exact circle to get him to attack that character. Sometimes if I'm facing the wrong camera angle, I can't see the dot, and I have to like move the camera around like that. We defeated him. Boy, don't even stand a chance. Watch him be like, how could this be? I am too beautiful. Told you.
この美貌をもってしても、そんな、まさか。いや、それよりも何よりも。
繊維は失ったみたいですけど、何やらブツブツ言ってますね。
その力、女子供を食ったのか。食ってるわけないさ。だったらどの道勝てなかったにしろ、もっと戦えた。それくらい人間の女の髪に宿った力は商用なんかとは比べ物にならないんだ。
本当ですか？
ああ。
ではどうして早くそうしなかったんですか？
どうせ食べるなら都で一番美しい髪の持ち主にしようと思っててね。それでやっとその子を見つけたと思ってたんだけどさ。広政に邪魔されたか。ま、そういうことだね。髪も傷むし肌も汚れるし服も破れてる。ほんと今日は最悪だよ。
What a freak.
生命様、神食いは神楽様の力を食べようとしてたじゃないですか。
しかし結果として食べてはいない。
そうしようとしたことが問題なんじゃないですか？
今後そうさせなければいい。
そういうことみたいですが。
しない。それは約束するよ。
やけにあっさり約束するのね。
当然じゃないか。僕は美しいものが好きなんだから。
どういうことです？
どういうことって、近くで見てて何とも思わないの？生命の術を使う時の立ち姿だよ。敵なのに思わず見惚れちゃったよ。僕ほどじゃないにしろ、これほど美しい人間がいるなんてね。
Oh my god.
まあ、終わりよければ全てよしということだな。
生命様がいいならそれでいいと思いますけど。今日は変な人によく会う日ね。それって先ほどの傍若無人な方のことですか？ええ。源広政って人、一体何者だったんだろう。わかりません。でも縁があればきっとまたすぐに会えますよ。縁ね。この山は生命とも初めて会った場所。どうにもこの地には因縁があるみたいね。
Yeah, but what's sad about that is she does know who Hiromasa is, but there was an event that happened, and when she came back, she lost all of her memories, and so did Seme. They don't remember anything that happened, and it's sad because Hiromasa still remembers her, but she doesn't remember
そ
him.
れじゃあ、僕はあっちに戻ることにするよ。ずっとここにいたら、広政とかいう血の気の多いのに狙われそうだしね。
それは間違いないですね。
生命、もし何かあったらいつでも声をかけてくれよ。僕の次に美しい君の頼みなら聞いてあげるのはやぶさかじゃないからさ。そうだな。その時はよろしく頼む。あ、それなら、あまり商用をいじめてやるなよ。同じ鬼なのだからな。まあ、君がそう言うなら、僕はこの美貌を保てればいいだけだし。そうか。じゃあね。
I have so many things to say about that character, and I'm not gonna say it.
さて、Kamikuiも言ったことだ。私たちも戻ろうか。
She's gonna pass out.
大丈夫か、神楽。
ちょっと疲れただけだから。よし、早く帰って休みましょう。
生命はいるか？
Oh my god, now what? What are you doing? Fucking Kuro. Every time he talks, it just sounds like Masamune.
あれ？なんだか同じことがあったよう。
おお、やっぱりここにいたか。力をたどってきて正解だったぜ。おや、神楽様。ということは解決なされたのですね。ああ、もう終わった。Kamikuiも委員会に帰ったぞ。それはよかったな。そうだ。一応お前らにも伝えておくぜ。この山、Kamikuiが出てきたところ以外にも、委員会の裂け目が至るところにあってよ。私たちはそれを封じて回っていたのですが、少々異常な感じがします。事態が落ち着くまで、くれぐれもここには近づかないように。そうか。はい、わかった。それでは、私たちは先に退散させてもらう。おう、今回も助かった。礼は必ずするぜ。
Oh dear god. That was awkward. Divine fire. Huh.
どうかしたの？
Oh, my screen is all.
私たちに力を貸して。霊術、颯。
Weird. Okay. Well, not only that, the main opening to this game is weird, where she's like, Susanoo's like, I'll protect her. Ah. He doesn't say it like that, but he might as well.
それはなんだ。暖かく。
せす。
うちか。
じ。見ろ。
あら。そ。
見ろ。この羽は刃より鋭いんだ。
Nope, you don't got one for up.
時間ですね。さ。
あら。そこにいるあなた。お姉さんと遊ばない？ピカピカピカピカピッカリーン。私、綺麗ず。どうしてこんなに雨は切なさを運んでくるの？
Maintenance. November 9th. Okay. So that's tomorrow. So I won't be able to play it tomorrow. I guess that probably explains why I've been trying to play it so much today. I don't have enough for anything in here. Oh yeah. I think I went to the town to try to do that, but I couldn't do it. Because I needed like actual real money. Let's send her back to the town. We can look. Yeah, see, these are ones you have to buy with real money. I only have 13,000. Pretty good if I had it, which I don't, so... I have 100 of those. I'm trying to click to move her forward, but it's like really weird. Okay. Just throw beans at them. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be hard. Keep throwing them. Dang it. I lost a lot of good ones. Keep it up. Come on. Oh dear. Just keep spamming the shit out of it. Alright. Pretty good. I think I had 5 of those tickets, didn't I? Man, there was a lot of good ones there, but I couldn't get them in time. Ah, shit. Let me go here for a minute. I want to see something. Okay.
クラセン車種時間ボダイラ車なそうか救急によりつ
Okay. Having to hold my phone a certain way so that the sound isn't blocked, it's really causing mayhem. Alright, so let me go here.
涙。それはなんだ。月の光が私を見守っててくれるの。
Was she seriously the only one I got?
月の光が月の光が私を見守っ月の光が私を見守っててくれるの。
I'm trying to decide on if I wanted to keep her or if I wanted to merge her with the other ones.
どうしてこんな月の光が私を見守っててくれるの。
I guess we'll keep her for now. Go take part again. Retrospect. Wow. So these are the ones that they've had all the way up until right now. We're getting there. We're going through the years. Why does he kind of look like Ether? What the fuck? Yep. Let's see it. So these are like little stories you can read about the characters in game. They're memory scrolls. I don't know if I'd want to show off one of those stories. It takes a while to read those. Some of them are pretty long. I'm just scrolling to see how long it is. I don't know if I want to read one. Oh, I don't know if I want to read one because there's so many of them. Like the literally mini stories. Look at that seductress. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I should just read one, but I don't know which one I want to read. So, what makes a blade the most powerful blade of all? Should it cut through every barrier, slay countless demons or monsters? Or should it be hard enough to acquire? Or should it, it's not translated correctly, or should it hard to be acquired at any price? Should it be hard to acquire at any price and emit a powerful glow? Some blades shine like the moon, revealing the sharpest of edges. But when they are hung up as decorations, they cease to be swords, however many compliments they receive. Some blades are blunt and dull, with only half the body left, but they are seen as treasures simply because they have slain one commander, leading thousands of armies, turning the tide of a battle. So you see, sharpness is not what defines a sword, it's the heart that puts death behind it and can tell right and wrong. And once you know this, you will no longer fear death or defeat. A resilient mind is worth 1,000 swords. Everything fell silent in his dying moment. He heard the dull, lingering sound of the waves. The sound was like the ebbs and flows of the eons packed into an instant. This broken blade that saw through life and death kept sinking down into the sea. Onikiri suddenly realized that he would eventually be like the evil spirits who died before his blade. No matter how sharp his blade was, he would eventually follow his mind. He thought if he wanted to be the most powerful blade of all, he should be able to cut down anything in his path. Yet as he looked back on his life in the tidal sound of the monster sea, he realized he had already cut all the obstacles that ever stood before him, cut down. And it should be monstrous. Time seemed to slow down when he was sinking into the sea. He felt himself being held by someone before he lost consciousness. When he saw the light of the sky again, he also saw sparks of flames, or sparks and flames, I can't read. He walked along the flames and found a furnace burning bright. In that burning furnace, he saw his past. So that's breaking, so hardening. In the armory, an old bladesmith was looking into a flame in the furnace that was about to be snuffed out. He looked dazed and weak. Broken blade shards were scattered across the yard. He looked as if he had gone insane, forging blades. Suddenly, the door to the yard opened, and an arrogant-looking boy entered, not much taller than the blade he carried. The boy walked straight towards the bladesmith. "Mister, please teach me how to sharpen a blade." The bladesmith asked him, "Why?" The young boy took his blade and offered it to the bladesmith with both hands. "I want to sharpen the guardian blade of Minamoto clan. Of mine. Yeah, of the Minamoto clan. I can't read." The bladesmith took the blade and unsheathed it. The cold light of the blade's edge lit up the room. He put the blade back in the sheath and shook his head. "I've heard about this powerful blade sealed away in the Minamoto armory. It was forged with the hardest steel in the world, and it has a fiery temper. No one dares to wield it. If it is cut sharpened, it will cut through anything, even its master. But it is likely to break as well." The young boy raised his head. "I've been carrying this blade for many years, and it did not leave my side when I was in that great fire in the capital. It has slain many monsters and demons for me. It lives. I live. It breaks. I break. But it will never break in my hands." The bladesmith waved his hand. "You don't have to give your life. That has infinite value. to a blade that has limited value? You're still young. Just go home. Like, oh my god. As he talked, he turned towards the furnace. Flames flickered in the furnace, casting dancing shadows like an entrancing magic. Suddenly, a cold light flashed. When the bladesmith turned his head, he saw the young boy holding his unsheathed blade, plunging towards him. He was too surprised to avoid it and fell to the ground. The blade took aim for the furnace behind him and cut the furnace in half. The dying fire became a tall flame where the face of a fearful furnace demon appeared. There was a painful scream, and dark blood spilled out its guts and poured onto the face of the blacksmith, leaving only the furnace in halves and the breathing charcoal. The young boy looked down at the bladesmith and swung his blade, leaving a trail of blood on the wall. That's so dramatic. This blade will surely be sharp in my hands and will take thousands of lives. So please, mister, teach me how to sharpen the blade. Like, after that? So, granting. That night the weather suddenly changed, with lightning striking and thunder rolling, and the clouds painted red. With her forbidden spell of blood, a mortal body was combined with the blade of the Minamoto clan. A dying life was saved, and a demon weapon that could cut anything was forged. You are Onikiri, the blade that brings doom to all the demons in the world. At first, Onikiri used to follow Minamoto no Yorimitsu everywhere he went. The young Onmyoji taught him how to wield blades, cast the spells of humans, and repel monsters. They often practiced in duels together. One day, they managed to fight side by side, looking as if they were on one mind. But whenever Onikiri faced his master, he always hesitated, resulting in his defeat. A master can break his blade, but with a blade can never hurt his master. Another time, the two of them were surrounded by evil monsters in a battle. Working closely together, they slayed many of them. At the height of the battle, one monster took the appearance of Minamoto no Yorimitsu, forcing Onikiri to back down. Just when Onikiri's life was in danger, Yorimitsu repelled the monster, but he didn't kill it. He told Onikiri, I once hesitated before a monster who took the appearance of my family, and I paid the price in losing the lives of innocent warriors. You have something that the other blades don't have, a heart. It's sincere, with a fiery temper. That's hard to come by, and it's the very thing that makes you different from them. You shouldn't make the same mistake they made. When When Onikiri finished listening to his words, he killed the monster with his blade. Blood spilt on the ground. He sheathed his blade and went to clean his master's armor, fearing that the miasma from the blood might poison his master. He then made his oath. I won't make the same mistake again. One day, you will be the most powerful of all blades. I look forward to that day. Yorimitsu untied the blade strapped on to his waist and handed it to the man before him with both hands. The most powerful of all blades to come by today. I give you this. Onikiri accepted the blade with a pitch black hilt and a golden crescent mark. The setting sun was red as blood. He raised his head, and the sun's reflection in his eyes looked like the burning flame in a furnace that could melt all iron and steel and form a heart. Yorimitsu couldn't stop himself from reaching out the hand that he used to cast that forbidden spell back then and pointed it at his left eye. The bond between us is greater than ever. Oh, these stories are long. Forming. As the night gave way to night, a towering castle suddenly appeared in the endless sea. The giant waves created by the emergence of Shinkiro released a loud blasting sound. Two paper cranes followed the source of the sound and arrived at the spot hovering above the castle mirage. As the castle approached the harbor, it began to devour the fishing boats at the pier. Known as the Castle in the Sea, Shinkiro has an indestructible shell and as hard as iron walls and can deflect spells back. That made the Onmyoji of the capital helpless. At that time, Onikiri was furious because the elders of the Miyamoto clan prevented him from repelling Shinkiro, so he could only practice his blades to unsheath his anger. Yorimitsu confiscated his blade and took him to a study room before giving him a stack of paper. Don't be too rash. Learn to make paper birds first. The two of them arrived at the capital harbor when Onikiri had finally learned how to make a paper bird that looked remotely like a bird. After getting what he wished for, Onikiri burst into laughter before putting on his serious face again. Yorimitsu picked up the paper bird that almost looked like a bird and threw it on the ground. The paper bird instantly turned into a paper crane that could be used as a mount. If you're so indestructible, let's see if you have patience. Shinkaro appeared again in the endless sea. Yorimitsu tested the weak spots of the Shinkaro shell with his amulets, but all of the amulets bounced back. Onikiri had an idea to slash at Shinkaro's joints. Surely they were weaker than other places. He hurried to tell his master, but Shinkaro rose up and swallowed Onikiri with his paper crane whole. But it should be but. Onikiri didn't panic in the stomach of Shinkaro. The inside of Shinkaro was soft. Onikiri then turned himself into the shape of a blade and started slashing inside Shinkaro. He slashed from his head to the tail, trying to kill Shinkaro from inside his hard shell. The Shinkaro struggled madly, but his shell stayed intact. Trapped inside the body, Onikiri didn't know what to do. When the shell finally broke from the cracks, the joints burst layer by layer. The flesh fell into the water together with Onikiri. After swirling through a dizzying vortex, Onikiri was picked up by a giant paper crane. Yorimitsu was holding him with one hand and with an amulet in the other. Clearly he was wounded from the blast, but a confident smile appeared on his face. "You're truly my precious blade." God, this goes on forever. However, all of the trust for life and all the glory in fierce battles, the pain of twisted lies, all the strong emotions are wrapped in flames. They are burning in a fierce fire along with his broken blade body, hammered repeatedly and turned into red-hot liquid steel. Onikiri looked to the end, where all the liquid steel converged. He started to wonder if it was the underworld river, Yomotsu Hirosaka, where everything, or the Sanzu River rather, where everything could be forsaken and forgiven. A tangible thing in the world can be broken except water. To be strong, you have to be as soft as liquid steel first, to form a heart that will never become fragile. All the painful experiences merge into the flames and the hammering that forged this heart. They break you through repeated hammering to make you experience pain and give you a more tenacious heart. Onikiri thought a blade never had a heart, should be had, not has. It goes wherever its master points, or goes wherever its master goes. The young master of the Minamoto clan was an unshaken heart. He repels evil demons with his mortal body. Those who are affected by hatred are inclined to become monsters, yet for that young master, fear and hatred turned him into unparalleled determination. Onikiri was deeply touched by the heart that hoped to follow it to cut down any obstacles for his master. But when he found his homeland bathed in blood, his dead kin, Mount Oye, painted red by the fire of war after nightfall, he began to feel hatred when he slashed his blade. That man was right. His heart was rare to come by, but he had never wielded his blade for himself. Everything he had was burned down by the fire. He had nothing left except his determination. He realized how his master, who lost everything in the great fire of the capital, endured such pain and forged his heart, embarking on the path he is now on. Some things are more enduring than life and death, like determination, and they had a great deal in common at the very moment. The enduring determination that reformed him was never extinguished when he shattered the water trap of the sea land, and he was thrown into the water. In the sound of waves he heard an unwilling voice echoing from the pulsing of his blood, but he couldn't work out where it was coming from. Then he was thrown into the fiery flames again, alive after the burning and hammering. Following the hammering sound, he stepped into the boiling liquid steel and walked towards the source of the sound and the fire. Flames crawled up his body with every hammering blow it should be. He walked one step further, and the flames crawled 1 inch higher. The body of the blade melted more. He held the heart so rare to come by firmly in his hands, refusing to be melted by the flames. The pain of the fire was excruciating. He struggled to open his eyes, determined to see the road clearly this time. His heart was put to death behind and can tell right from wrong, so he decided to face the one who gave him this determination with a determined heart, and challenged him with the blade in his hands. He will eventually find his own path. So that was forging, so then training. He woke up from the fragments of his past memories and a flurry of flames, opening his eyes after a long dream. Everything in the Minamoto residence was just like his dream. Yorimitsu was sitting before him, looking at him. Between them was that newly forged blade. Onikiri reached for the blade and pointed it at the one sitting before him. Even if you save me, Yorimitsu, I won't forgive you. Are you going to kill me with the blade you're holding? I will kill you in revenge, but not now when the world is in peril, Onikiri said. I am Onikiri and I'm bound to end all evil thoughts in the world. Really, what's an evil thought? Evil arises from the heart and strays by your side. Onikiri laid his blade horizontally before him, and squared his shoulders. Evil comes in many forms and weird shapes. It has many names and cannot be eradicated through countless beheadings. If you seek to find evil, you have to observe wholeheartedly. Most things in the world are not good or bad. What if you can't tell? Yorimitsu asked. I will hunt it down with my heart. You cannot make progress without breaking a few rules. What if you have to do evil first to do good? I regret nothing for following my heart. Yorimitsu paused for a while and smiled. What if I have to do the evil things to you? That sounds like we're going down a path I don't want to go down. Onikiri remained silent. He didn't back down. He looked Yorimitsu square in the eyes, just like when he looked at his enemies before, with confidence. He then said firmly, I will cut down the blades in your hand one by one. Yorimitsu was surprised by the answer and smiled. The blades that I forged myself took much of my blood. I don't think any of them would grant victory if you battle with them. Fortunately, you're still not sharp enough. Your blade is freshly forged from the furnace and is yet to be sharpened. Onikiri paused and said, I will sharpen my blade here. My blade is like a mirror that can tell right from wrong. The two of them looked into each other's eyes, the newly forged blade laid before them. Onikiri reached out and unsheathed the blade. There was a dull thud as the sheath fell to the ground. Reflected on the edge of the blade was the new look of Onikiri. Reflected on the back of the blade was the look of Yorimitsu with his ever-confident smile. Your wounds are not healed and my body hasn't fully recovered. I will have that life or death battle when I regain my power. It's a deal, nodded Yorimitsu, the most powerful of all the blades to be. That went on for years. Probably shouldn't do that. I mean, some of these stories are pretty interesting, but that's only if you're willing to read them. You saw how long that took. Oh my god. Some of them are pretty interesting, though. Some of them have a really good, interesting read. It's just some of them, they're not translated too well. So there'll be like a couple words or passages that are a little off. You kind of have to what's the word? Paraphrase it or reiterate it. You kind of have to just go through and try to guess what it's trying to say. It's not too hard, honestly. Some of them are pretty interesting, though. That's if you have the time to read them. Because this isn't Reading Simulator. I shouldn't even have done that. That took forever. My wrist is hurting. I'm gonna give myself fucking carpal tunnel holding my phone like that. Okay. Let's do this. Heard someone calling me, and then how did I end up on Mount Gloom? I could have made that sound worse. I'm glad I didn't. So let's fight everything here, and then I'll end it. Alright, we're ready. I should have changed that. I didn't realize. Oh my god. Like, what was that about? Did he have to think about it? Dog attack? Oh, yeah. Why did they have her in? I didn't... Oh, I didn't... I wanted to go to the Demon Parade one more time. Oh, my wrist. Oh, I need to change my demons. Oh, I need to change. Tap here to choose a Spectre. Oh. Hold on. Go back. That's how you do it. They call them Spectres. Well, of course they're Spectres. What else would they be? Okay. Okay. We'll leave Shiro and Kingyo watching from the outside. So it says tap here to choose a Spectre, but I didn't know I could choose them because I never did. They were just there automatically. But I guess now it's allowing me to pick who I want to watch from the outside. That's fun. That's fun. Throw it. Throw the weakest attack in history. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold my phone differently because my wrist is hurting. My left wrist is hurting, so I kind of have... My left hand is holding my phone, but I'm just resting my hand against my breast because screw it. I only have to click the screen anyway. I don't really need to fully hold it like a fucking controller, so... The way she moves so fast like that, it kind of looks awkward, I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks weird at times. Kagura, where are you? There she is. Okay. She's like, I will come into focus. Let me choose a Spectre. See, they didn't let me do this before. You can choose who you want to watch you. Who do you want? He looks so unpleased. He's like, why am I here? Ugh. Gimme. Give me. Holy shit. Do they don't want to give me? Okay. Did she literally just fucking do that? Higanbana. Did she literally just go, ah? Stop it. Holy shit. Oh my god, overkill. Ow, that is such bullshit. So what I like about Hiyori is when somebody on my team takes damage, she can convert that damage into health, which is why she keeps swinging the puppet around every time they get hit. See how it says damage absorb? Yeah. Yes. Screw it. Yeah, we're not gonna fight him just yet. I want to do all this. So you can choose who you want to watch you, and who, like I said, whoever watches, they gain experience. Wait, she says that. It's so overpowered. Sweet. Are those weasels? Foxes. Well, I'm kind of gonna need what I have, so. Oh my god. Uh-oh, Kagura took a lot of damage. Uh-oh. So you can still fight even if you lose, like, your main commander. Weird. Is there somebody sleeping on the ground here? What the? Don't worry, the ground sleeps. She took a lot of damage. Got it. Throw a giant orb at him. That is the slowest death ever.
臆病な生き物ね。調節よ。
Oh my god. Take it, son. I didn't find any treasure, which means I have to come back and try it again. Oh, these are ones you have to repeat. I like the way he floats around the map, look. I want to try that, okay. Huh. Go back to town for a minute. My cat's making a bunch of noise when she sleeps next to me. Here we go. Just super math, super math. Come on, come on, come on. Throw it. This is harder than it looks. Super math, super math. Nope. Just throw it at him. Ah, damn. I think I have another one to try that again. Or I don't. I guess I don't. Okay. Five? Okay. Oh, my neck itches. Why do you have to do it like that? It's the worst drawn star of my life.
一族はみんな天性の踊り子だよ。
What is with the dance, dear? Alright, that was cute. Let's go back and take a look. Ding it, ding it, ding it, ding it, ding it, ding it, ding.
涙。それは何だ。
Okay, yeah,
暖かいのか。
I got it.
邪魔しないでね。早く洗濯。やだもう。
節操をからかわないでください。
うちかて、さくらに。
時間ですね。見ろ。俺についてこい。
ピカピカピカピカ。私、綺麗。あら。
暇じゃな。
将来は一番の人気者になりたいな。月の光が、私。あら。そこにいるあなた。いつになれば、心の雨はやだもう。何してるの。
Nope. Trying to scroll and I accidentally selected. Didn't I have 2 of her? Yeah, right here. Okay, she's level 13 now.
邪魔しないでね。早く洗濯物を干さなきゃ。
I don't know if I was gonna get rid of that one. I don't know if I wanted to get rid of Ame. She has some really good sets on her, but I don't see myself ever using her, so. Yep, soul equipment will be sent back.
うちかて。
時間ですね。さあ。
将来は一番の人気者になりたいな。 将来は一番の人気者になりたいな。
There, she has a full set.
うちかて。
変な様に忠誠を誓うぜ。
Alright, well, looks like I'm out of time again.
将来は私。ピカピカピカピカピッカリーン。
Okay.
将来は一番の人気者になりたいな。 将来は一番
That
の
one's
人気
cute.
者になりたいな。将来は一番の人気者になりたいな。
Okay, well, we got a new one. I guess I'm out of time again.